To join Johnny Tapp for our last race at Randwick. Tappy?
Good, Ken. The race is called the Flight Stakes and is named after one of the great race mares of the Australian turf. She was purchased by the late Sir Brian Crowley, a former chairman of the Australian Jockey Club. I can't remember the exact purchase figure, but it was a paltry sum back in the early 40s. And neither Sir Brian nor any of his friends envisaged the success that would come her way in subsequent years. She won the Cox Plate twice. She won the McKinnon Stakes, a Craven Plate, and goodness knows what else. A great little mare, Flight. This race is named in her honour, and even though there are one or two handy ones engaged, Ken, there are no flights.
No, but it's been a super day's racing here with the Champion Stakes St Jude, with this absolutely fabulous win of Superimpose in the Epsom Handicap. But I'm a funny fellow. I enjoy racing more when I win, and that's the problem here at the moment. But I've got my money on Whisked. The bookies think it's a dead set match between Whisked and Triscay from the Jack Denham stables. It's nearly like a game of two-up, a toss of a coin. I've tossed and come up with Whisked. Here are the prices. Number 1, Triscay, obviously the main danger. 10 to 9, she might just get out to about 5 to 4 in a moment, I'd say. Barberia from Melbourne is at 12 to 1 in from 14s. Whist, 7 to 4. I think we better plump that into about 6 to 4, and that's a pretty fair price, believe me. All Mine at 25 to 1 now, number 4. Suggested it's at 25 to 1. Point Noir, I think that's close enough to the pronunciation, is getting out to 30 to 1. Millie's Luck, TAB number 7, is at 16 to 1 now. Fisem's Folly number 8 is at 20 to 1 chance. Seasoning at 50 to 1. Narration is at 25 to 1. 200 to 1 now, Highlights, and 200 to 1 also Regal. Looking at the favourites again, still 210 Triscay. I thought she'd get out a little bit, and at 6 to 4, about $2.50 or $2.60 for Whist. Give her strength. Here's Johnny.
Good luck, Keno. Whist carries colours that, for people watching at home, will stand out very conspicuously. An all-red jacket and a white cap. Gee, they're great colours. The colours of the Tate family from Jugiong in southern New South Wales, and colours that have been in the winner's circle in big races on Sydney tracks many, many times. So watch for them. Red with a white cap. Starter coming over now to pick up the button. They're all set and ready for the Flight Stakes, and away they go. Good start, and towards the outside, one of the first out Highlights. Whisked jumped away smartly, and so did Triscay. Millie's Luck getting into a prominent spot, followed by All Mine, and trapped out deep early as Barberia. At the head of the others, Seasoning, followed by Narration, and well back early came Fisam's Folly. Regal has dropped out to be last in the run to the first turn, and Peignoir in front of a couple. Now Highlights is in front at a pretty good gallop in the run to the first turn. Moving to second is Triscay. In fact, she's going up to join the leader now, and Whisked is getting the run of the race on the inside of Barberia, followed by All Mine and Suggested. A bit more than a length to Millie's Luck on the inside of Narration, who got into a spot of bother at that point to miss the heels of one in front, and then Suggested, Fisam's Folly and Peignoir, and back at the tail is Regal to the 800 mark, and they're going quickly. Highlights led, Triscay second, Barberia third, All Mine is fourth, and Whisked might have lost a little ground at that point. She's back fifth and being ridden a bit now. A length and a half further back, Millie's Luck, followed by Suggested. Out deep is Narration, and then Seasoning and Fisam's Folly. Peignoir second last, and Regal is tailed off as they turn the corner. Highlights led over Triscay into the straight, All Mine third, and then Barberia. Whisked in between horses, running on pretty well, but under a lot of pressure, followed by Millie's Luck and Narration. On top of the rise now, and Triscay has dashed to the lead from Barberia on the outside. Whisked in third place is starting to warm up now. He's pulled the whip on Triscay. Barberia cutting it down quickly. His Seasoning, and late on the scene is Narration. But Triscay, Dittman hard at work. She's fighting back. She's got a great big heart. And right on the line, Triscay was holding them safely to beat Barberia. Now Seasoning will probably get third wide out in front of Narration and All Mine, and then Whisked and Fisam's Folly. At the head of the others, Millie's Luck. Highlights weakened out of it. Well back in the field, Suggested, and Peignoir, and last is Regal. Well, she looked beaten 4 times, Triscay, but under vigorous riding, she kept pulling out a little bit extra, and right on the line was holding them safely. She's a very classy filly. Triscay, 220 and 120. She's got a heart as big as herself. Barberia, number 2, D. Gauchi, to pay $3. And 9 third, more than likely, Seasoning on the outside, a place dividend of $8.20. By G. Ken, she's got a heart.
She certainly has, John. I don't know what happened to Whist. She beat Triscay easily last start. Triscay showed a lot of courage, but I still thought she was a little disappointing in winning when you consider how close a filly like Seasoning was. Let's pick them up here. In front, that's Triscay, holding off Barberia. Seasoning down the outside, snares third spot. And really, she's only just won a minor midweek race at Canterbury at her last start. So I just think there's a hole in that form somewhere. But if you back Triscay, there's not a hole in your pocket. There's cash in it because she's returned $2.20, and there she is now returning as the winner of this great Group 1 race ridden by Mick Dittman. John, a good filly, as you say.
Thanks, Ken. Numbers are 1, 2, 9 official. I just can't get over the sort of money good horses can earn these days in Australia. Listen to this. 13 starts for 9 wins now, Triscay. She'd won $535,000 before today. Add another $170,000. Not that far short of $750,000 in 13 race starts. So if you strike it lucky as a racehorse owner in Australia today, you've really struck it lucky. Well, I hope you backed plenty of winners. We look forward to your company from next Saturday's Metropolitan Race Meeting in Sydney. And right now, we take this important break on Wide World of Sports.
The winning numbers were 1, 2 and 9. First number 1, Triscay, paid $2.20 and $1.20. Second number 2, Bavaria, $3. And third, number 9, Seasoning, the dividend $8.20. And we're at 3